what's going on, YouTube? It's your favorite YouTube commentator, Syracuse, bringing you guys Subscriber Friday, Episode 3, and this week we are featuring one of my good friends, Etch the Sketch, a.k.a. the Romanian Rampage. Check out his Twitter and his YouTube, both in the annotations above. This dude is a beast-ass player, as you can see by his YouTube and his gameplays, and is a chill-ass dude, so you'd be stupid not to check him out. But a little bit about this gameplay itself. It's a 4v4 CTF on Lockdown. I call it GB variant because this game isn't on the circuit for MLG yet. So the only people that really have like a variant or MLG type settings is game battles. Most of the tournaments go by these same rules that people play. So you can say you can say what you want about it. It is what it is. There's reasons that it's not on the circuit yet that we're not going to go into. But for you guys that haven't ever done GB variant or Scrim GB variant, you should really check it out. If you're not sure how to define something like that, hit me up. I'll be sure to point you in the right direction. But a little bit about Etch, for you guys that don't know him, he usually runs OBJ, which is, an objective game. He tries to grab the flag, stuff like that. And one of the things that I learned from Etch when I teamed up with him and I first met him like a year ago is how important it is to understand spawns in this game. I remember when I first started playing with him on Black Ops, and it'd be like, yo, they're spawning here, they're spawning there, they're spawning here. And I get done playing, and I'm like, holy shit, that guy's fucking knows his shit. And I was like, I try to learn, like I always tell you guys, I try to learn something from every experience and everything in life. There's something to be learned. And from him, I realized that, you know what? I was lacking that. I was lacking the map control. I was lacking knowing where people were spawning at. So I took it upon myself to improve that in my gameplay when I started playing, and it made me such a better player just knowing the spawns. And he's definitely, he knows his shit. He's one of the smartest people I've teamed with, and with that, I give you a shout out, Etch. I mean, you know your shit. Keep it up, bro. Today's topic that I want to talk about though was common sense. And all you guys that hear that, you're probably laughing your ass off. You're probably like, common sense, oh shit. That's right, common sense. The one thing that 85% of the people in this country don't fucking have. And I don't understand it. And I was just, to me, I mean, I feel like I have pretty good common sense. And it amazes me that other people don't. I mean, it's common sense. And one of my favorite quotes, I think his name is by Voltaire or something like that. I had seen it online about 1.5 years ago. Is common sense is not so common. And isn't that the fucking truth? I mean, it's not. It's not common anymore. Prime example. Go to Dunkin' Donuts, you go to McDonald's. You buy a coffee. What's it say in the coffee cup? Be careful. Contents in cup are very hot. And there's a reason for that. Some dumbass decided, you know what? I'm going to go buy a hot coffee at Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's. And I'm going to drink it when they give it to me. Even though the cup is burning my fucking hand, I'm going to drink it. So, of course, they drink it, burn their mouth, sue Dunkin' Donuts, sue McDonald's, whatever. And they get all this money. I don't understand that. I mean, why should a dumbass get $10,000 or $500,000 for burning their mouth when they order a hot coffee? I mean, that's lacking common sense, in my opinion. So, because of these dumbasses, you'll see stupid sayings everywhere you go, and it's because of people that have no common sense. Like the other day, I was pumping gas, and there was like a sticker that says, "Please do not smoke your cigarettes around gas pumps." Something to that. Those aren't the exact words, but please no smoking. No fucking shit, dude. It's a gas pump. I don't feel like blowing the fuck up today. Thank you, though. Like, are you serious? If I ever saw anybody smoking at a gas pump, I would stop doing what I'm doing, walk over to them, knock their fucking teeth out, and leave. You don't deserve to even live for doing something like that. I'm sorry. There's no explanation or reasoning for doing something like that. But a few stories I have about common sense. They're both work related, but it shows you a prime example of how stupid people are. And one was at the job that I'm going back to. They have what's called a lockout tagout system, which most companies do. And with that being said, what it is for you guys that don't know is anytime that somebody is working on a like a piece of electrical equipment, what happens is you walk over to it, you find the power supply, you shut it off, you pull the lever, and you have a tag. It says do not, equipment's being operated on. You put the lock on it, which makes it so that people cannot turn it on, and the only person that's allowed to have a key by OSHA regulations is the person that put that tag on. And the only person that's allowed by OSHA regulations to take that tag off is the person that put it on. So if you leave work with the key, you actually have to go all the way back. Needless to say, a piece of machinery broke. Guy decided, you know what? I know what I'm doing. I've been doing it for 10 years. I don't need to shut the power off. Well, the guy's working on it. Didn't lock and tag it out. Accidentally hit a switch. Big blade came down, chopped off the guy's fingers. I don't know to this day if they're any better, but that's from having no common sense. It doesn't matter. I mean, you're putting your hands and your body at risk on a machinery that is so much powerful than you. Why would you not just walk over, pull it down, put the tag on, all that stuff? No common sense. None whatsoever. And I worked in the lab at that job, and I was in awe that somebody did that. And about 10 years ago, when I had my first job working in a lab for a cosmetic company, they had what's called I'm trying to think of what the correct term for it is. But pretty much it's a big pot, and they have a sweeping blade at the bottom. It's like a propeller. And you shut the lid, and you turn it on, and it just whips it at super high speeds to throw the powder around. And at the bottom, you have a discharge valve, and you pull the lever to open the discharge valve to let the stuff come out, stuff like that. So this guy was working on that piece of equipment. One of the guys probably making like $10 an hour, that minimum wage, and he decides, oh, the product's not coming out at the bottom. So instead of shutting the machine off and doing the correct thing, he stuck his hand in while it was running. And he lost a finger. Until this day, he's missing a finger, which he will never get back. AKA, no common fucking sense. None whatsoever, and that drives me fucking nuts. Guys, it doesn't take a genius to have common sense. I'm going to give you guys a life lesson right here. A life lesson that, free of charge, I'm not even charging anybody for this. But before you do anything in your life, all fucking day, take the 10 to 15 seconds before you do anything and think about it. Whether it's to go ride a bike. Hey, I'm going to just cut across this road because I always do and there's never cars coming. Or what if a car does come that day? Or, like drunken drivers. Is it really that hard to get a ride home or to sleep in your car? Is it really? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've driven drunk and I haven't done it since I was a teenager, 2 or 3 beers, everybody knows their limit. But when you're at that point where you can't see straight, it's stupid to drive because you can kill somebody. And in my opinion, drinking and driving is common sense. You shouldn't do it. And if you do, you're a dumbass. 90% of accidents that happen in this world are related to common sense. I saw that somewhere, and I believe it to an exact T. 90% of accidents that happen in this world are a lack of common sense. So with that being said, guys, please think before you do. Please. I'm in awe. This topic just drives me fucking nuts. I went to school with people that had straight A's, some of the smartest people in school, and you get them outside of life, and they can't function. Like, they have no common sense. How does somebody that gets straight A's their whole life in high school and college not have any common sense? I don't, And that just goes to show you that common sense is more important than being book smart. Because book smart is not going to get you anywhere in life. It may get you a job and stuff like that, but it's not going to help you in life. So guys, like I said, please take the 10 to 15 seconds to think about things before you do them. And you'll be amazed at how much easier your life is and how much simpler your life is. So with that being said, guys, not sure if I'm doing Subscriber Friday next week. It all depends on what's going on with my new job and stuff, but it will be up at worst case scenario up every other week. If you guys want to be spotlighted in this series, please hit me up. I'll tell you how to do it. You can hit me up either Twitter or my YouTube or on Xbox, whatever. It doesn't matter. But I have a lot of gameplays that people want me to submit, and I'll do my best. So let this gameplay finish out. Good job, Etch the Sketch. You're a fucking beast, and I love you, brother. And by the way, check out my Twitter and my YouTube. My YouTube's not done yet, but check out the Twitter. The dude did it. It's an amazing quality, man. So if you guys need graphics, you need to hit this dude up. I love you guys. Peace.